I don't know if you guys have ever tried to find an 18-inch steering wheel cover, but the options are slim. So I'm just gonna make my own. From checking out the vibe of the van so far, you can tell I like my stuff colorful. I'm really into Cantha and like recycled Sari type things. So we're just gonna make the steering wheel cover out of that. What I got for this project is actually a bunch of recycled Sari silk, like strands of it that were made into a yarn. I'll put the link to this in the description box if you want to make yours out of the same material. It's super sweet. I love the recycled Sari yarns that are spun. You could see like I've got some in my do-readies, some more in the back. Like this is just my favorite string ever. So my plan is to do the similar type of weaving you would do to put a hair wrap on, but just around the steering wheel. So let's start right here. I will say, this stuff gets tangled very easily. At one point I spent like 30 minutes detangling it. Wrapping it up in a ball like this is the way to go. Okay, so my vision here is to pass the ball through the wheel and then through the yarn and then pull, boom, another wrap on, through the hole and through the yarn. See, it's creating a nice like weave pattern that'll spiral around. This is looking so cute already and I've like barely just started. I am obsessed with things that fit this vibe. Eventually I'll probably just cover my dreads with this stuff completely. Alright, I'm already f***ing up my ball that I had made. So there's gonna be some detangling needed to be done later, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. It's feeling nice and tight and sturdy. One thing I was worried about a little bit was like, if I'm steering, will it slip around and like mess up my steering? But it actually adds more grip through the wheel, through the loop, and pull. Nice and neat. And where it transitions from color to color, it feels like it's sewn pretty well. If any of them aren't sewn that well, I'll just tie it in a knot. Oh god. Oh god, here we go. I'm really excited for a project that I am gonna do very, very soon, where I ordered a bunch of moss, like preserved moss, and I'm gonna throw it all over the dashboard and then put all my crystals on it because I'm moving into this van. Like, I have been sleeping in it. I still technically have a room at a house that I rent, but like, I don't hardly ever go there, and it ends in 11 days. Yeah, that's when my like official move out is. So I'm like, I've been like having this internal struggle, like, where will I keep all my crystals? I've got like a pretty extensive crystal collection. So I'm thinking they will just cover the entire dashboard pretty much, which is already an awesome dashboard. I don't know if you guys watched my glitter dashboard makeover, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. I guess you don't need to watch me weave every single knot of this steering wheel. Wow, this is a tangled mess! It's really windy. Do you see all the sand? Chaos. We've gotten to here. This is just a tangled mess. And I don't know where the end... I lost the end. But it's looking amazing. Oh, here. Okay. This will make it easier to detangle, maybe? Yes. Yes! Alright, we're back in business. The universe always does these little, like, moments where it helps me, and at first it seems like it's bad, but then it's like, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm not into this section. This whole, like, brown, blue, neon yellow isn't fitting the bill. So this will give me a chance to, yes, cut this out so it's not front and center on the steering wheel. Oh, see, now we found some nice purple. Pink. Here we go. Now we start back up again. Oh great, there's people. Other humans. Oh, and this purple. Wow, okay, yeah. Skipping sections is totally okay. I wonder if you guys can see on camera when there's people like driving past and looking. This van draws so much attention. I mean, I already drew a lot of attention anyway before, just from like looking like me. And now that I'm driving this thing, everybody, I feel like a local celebrity. Which I don't know how I feel about that yet. Because sometimes I just want to be low-key and not have a bunch of humans looking at me and wanting to talk. I'm getting pretty fast at this, to be honest. This is taking me not nearly as long as I pictured. Oh my gosh, this shade, magnifique. We love. Yeah, this is, wow. You know, this van just keeps getting better and better. Eventually, once I'm done with this thing and it is just like a literal art piece, I want to be on one of those like tiny home YouTube channels where they're like, you know, showcasing people's super cool tiny homes and vans from around the world. I want to represent the Maui van lifers and just the overall Maui vibe. There are so many amazing artists on this island that don't get nearly enough spotlight. We're always hearing about people from like LA and New York and San Francisco, you know, like the big cities. Maui's very underrated. Make sure it's all packed on there good. That's great. It's looking beautiful. This section I wasn't sure what to do with, so I did a little like crisscross action, which I'll probably end up like wrapping over with a bunch more later if I have enough. Ah, I still have string left. It looks amazing how it is, but I could add more. Looking beautiful. You see, by the end, my knots were getting real tidy. Nice little spiral. This is still my favorite. This little piece right here. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it done. It's just so beautiful. I'm coming to realize that I just can't leave anything alone. If you know me, you know I'm a minimalist, but I would say I'm a minimalist with a maximalist aesthetic, so I added more. Here's how she's looking now. I added some of my favorite string, and this is actually helping with the slipping of it because these strings started to slide slightly side to side, so having this round of yarn over it helps with that. And now it is perfect. I'll put the link in bio for that string too. It's literally my favorite. It's the string that's all over my dreads. Of course, as I say that, I can't find a single dread that has it on there. Aha! Yes. Hello. Stay tuned for when I do the mossy crystal fairy dashboard. Yeah, thanks for watching.